Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. WWE Raw General Manager Adam Pearce recently took to social media to break his silence after a major Triple H announcement. The Game is the company's chief content officer. The King of Kings has been a part of professional wrestling since 1990. He joined World Wrestling Entertainment in 1995 and went on to make a huge name for himself by winning several titles, including 14 World Championships. In 2019, Triple H was deservedly inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame as part of D-Generation X. However, during a recent town hall meeting, the Stamford-based promotion's president, Nick Khan, and legendary names like Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker surprised the Game by revealing that he was going to be inducted into the 2025 Hall of Fame as an individual performer. Following this massive news, Raw General Manager Adam Pearce recently posted a reaction on his Instagram stories. Although Pearce did not write anything, he used multiple clapping hands emojis to show his support and approval toward the announcement. Stephanie McMahon sent a message after Triple H's WWE Hall of Fame induction. Stephanie McMahon recently took to X/Twitter to react to her husband, Triple H's WWE Hall of Fame induction announcement. The 48-year-old wrote that the news came as a surprise for her as well. She also thanked Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, and Nick Khan for making this decision because she felt the Game would have never done it himself. "You got me too at Shawn Michaels and at Undertaker. It is my honor to witness your brotherhood. Thank you for making the executive decision because you know Paul never would. Congratulations to my king at Triple H. You have more than earned your place in immortality #WeHoff class of 2025, McMahon wrote. World Wrestling Entertainment's business has thrived under Triple H's creative leadership. It will be interesting to see what the King of Kings has planned for fans this year. WWE Universe was still reeling from the bombshell announcement made by Triple H earlier that day. The whispers backstage were growing louder, but no one expected the statement to rock the foundation of WWE like it did. Triple H, known for his calculated moves and ability to change the landscape of WWE with a single gesture, declared that a major reshuffling of talent and power dynamics was coming to Raw and SmackDown, with a particular focus on the future of the company's leadership. For weeks, the atmosphere backstage had been charged with tension. There had been rumors of a power struggle between WWE management and its talent. Whispers about Triple H possibly bringing in new faces to take on bigger roles or even shake up the position of key WWE officials had circulated. No one expected Triple H's news to come so soon, nor did they expect it to carry such weight. It was during a special WWE press conference that the shocking announcement was made. Triple H, in his usual confident manner, stated that WWE was entering a new era of leadership. While he praised the current roster and acknowledged the hard work of many behind the scenes, Triple H revealed that he would be personally overseeing a major reorganization. He dropped the ultimate bombshell by naming Adam Pearce as the official scapegoat for everything that had gone wrong over the past year, including the controversial firings, on-screen drama, and backstage confusion. "I've made many decisions as the head of WWE, and some of those decisions have been mistakes," Triple H had said. "But we're here to correct them. Adam Pearce has been a great asset to the company, but we're moving in a new direction. We're going to need to shake things up. This isn't about blame, but about progress." It was a statement that left many WWE superstars confused and others, like Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, questioning what the future held. Adam Pearce, the respected WWE official who had been a cornerstone of both on-screen and behind-the-scenes decisions for years, now found himself at the center of a whirlwind. Despite his stoic and professional demeanor, Pearce knew that the wrestling world would be watching his every move. The moment everyone had been waiting for arrived. Adam Pearce was scheduled for a press conference of his own. Fans eagerly awaited his reaction, and social media exploded with predictions about what Pearce would say. Would he stand his ground, defend himself, or perhaps even challenge Triple H's decision? As the press conference began, Pearce stepped into the spotlight with his usual calm presence. He adjusted the microphone, stared at the sea of cameras, and began speaking in a voice that demanded attention. Let me start by saying this: I've been with this company for years. I've seen the highs and lows, the drama and the victories, and everything in between. I'm not here to play the blame game or pretend that everything has been perfect, Pearce began, pausing briefly as if weighing his words carefully. He continued, Triple H is right. There are mistakes that need to be addressed, and changes are necessary. But what most people don't understand is that the decisions I've made haven't been easy. Each one was made with the best interest of WWE in mind. And if it means that I'm the one who needs to take the fall so this company can move forward, so be it. I've always been about the bigger picture. But make no mistake, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay, and I will always be a part of WWE. The room fell silent. Pearce's words were measured, and the emotion behind them was palpable. He was acknowledging the magnitude of the situation but simultaneously asserting his authority and dedication to the company. He wasn't backing down. Triple H has his vision for the future of WWE, and I respect that. I've worked alongside him for a long time. We've had our differences, sure, but that's part of the business. The fans deserve the best, and if that means a change in leadership, then I'll accept that, Pearce continued, a slight grin forming on his face. But let's get one thing straight. I'm not done. You don't get to where I am by being passive. I'm ready for whatever comes next. The journalists in the room exchanged glances, impressed by Pearce's poise and honesty. His acknowledgement of the situation had struck a chord with many who had wondered how he would handle such a monumental announcement. Pearce wasn't taking a victim stance. He wasn't going to apologize for the decisions he'd made. Instead, he took responsibility but stood firm in his belief that his actions had been justified. I've dealt with some of the biggest names in this industry, Pearce continued, his confidence growing. From Roman Reigns to Seth Rollins, and countless others. I've made tough calls, but I've always believed in the integrity of the company. I'm not someone who folds under pressure. If Triple H wants change, he's going to get it, but I'll be here, continuing to ensure the business runs smoothly. I'm not leaving, and I'm not going to let anyone think otherwise. The press room erupted in murmurs. Pearce had just delivered what could be seen as a subtle challenge to Triple H's announcement. His calm demeanor masked the fire that lay just beneath the surface. Pearce wasn't just accepting his fate, he was fighting back, showing that he wasn't going to be pushed out without a fight. I'll be watching closely, Pearce added with a sly smile. And if anyone thinks for a second that I'm not going to keep fighting for what's right for WWE, they don't know me at all. As Pearce's press conference concluded, the world was left in suspense. WWE fans flooded social media, expressing their thoughts on the matter. Many admired Pearce's response, feeling that his professionalism and confidence showed he was still a key player in WWE's future. Some even questioned Triple H's decision, wondering if perhaps the reshuffling wasn't as simple as it seemed. Backstage, Pearce's words resonated with some WWE superstars who had once viewed him as a figure of authority. Some had found themselves at odds with Pearce in the past, but his recent comments made them rethink their perspectives. Could Pearce be more than just an official behind the scenes? Was he, perhaps, a future leader of WWE, whether in the ring or out of it? One thing was certain, Triple H's announcement had set the stage for a new chapter in WWE history, but Adam Pearce had no intention of fading into the background. He had just made it clear that he wasn't done yet.